Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Mr. Kadim Khan and I am a lecturer in the Institute of Computing, Guwahati University of Science and Technology. Today we will take lecture number 23 on the subject of Introduction to Computing, in which we are going to discuss setting up Gmail accounts and its safety. Dear students, in this lecture we are explaining to you that how you can create the Gmail accounts, how you will perform different emailings, and how you will ensure your security of your emails. In fact, the Gmail account ensures the security of emails. I prefer you to use the Gmail accounts as compared to the other accounts, for example Yahoo or Hotmail, because Gmail provides you more data for the attachment or sending. And also Gmail security is very best as compared to the other email system. So that's why here we will discuss the Gmail accounts. This is the discussion agenda. It contains the topics of email basics. So here we will discuss the different basic concepts about emailing systems. Then how the email address can be in fact formed, or what is the email address. Then how you can sign up a Gmail account here. That means that how you can set up a Gmail accounts, how the inbox looks for you, and how you can write a new message in the Gmail, and also you can forward the emails. So here all these methodologies will be discussed. What is the spam or junk emails? And then we have the email etiquette. Etiquettes mean that here different rules regulations you have to follow while using the Gmail. And professionalism in emailing means that how professional you will perform the emailing using the Gmail accounts. And companies and monitoring means that what are different companies and monitoring concepts in the Gmail accounts means that how the Gmail monitors different scams companies and how the Gmail monitor them. And online phishing scams mean that Gmail is in fact very powerful for the phishing scams. Protect yourself from the phishings. How you will ensure to protect yourselves from the Gmail phishings. And front-end emails are very much important to understand that will in fact enables you to keep your emails quite securely. And at the end, of course, we have the book references. Here we will discuss the Gmail accounts and email safety. What is the email? As here you can see this figure that some envelopes of mails are coming out of this monitors or computer system, and some may also go inside. So the email enables you to send or receive the digital messages and contents over the internet. So in the email systems, you can send and receive different sorts of the digital messages and also the contents of these messages using the internet, that is World Wide Web. Now, emails are productivity tools which contains calendar and address books as well. So calendar contains the day-to-day activities as well as their dates as well. And address books contains the books which contains the addresses of the different users. In fact, addresses means the Gmail or email addresses here. Also, emails allow you to web-based emails can be accessed anytime and anywhere. This is the main concepts and advantage of the emails. That means that if you are anywhere and at any time, you can open your emails and you can read your messages, and also you can send any sort of types of message to anyone at any time and anywhere. Even if you are sitting in your office, or you are in your home, or you are even in your car, you can send and receive the emails. So this is an important advantages of the emails. It is very much important to understand the email addresses. Email addresses are in fact exactly like the address of a person when we want to send an email. When we want to send the post mails, for example, when we want to send the envelope, so over the envelope we write the address of the recipients. So the receiver address is in fact the address which the receiver will receive the email. So also there is the sender address as well. Now addresses have certain formats. Addresses contain the usernames. For example, your name and then at the rate symbol. So every email address contains at the rate symbol before, in fact, the user, that is immediately after the username. And then we have the provider's name, domain name. Provider domain name means that certain email provider systems which will help you to send or receive emails. Remember that emailing is a free services, but you have to in fact provide your services in the form of your internet connectivity services. So the provider in fact uses your internet resources and your internet bandwidth. So for example, Kadim underscore KUST is the username and there is the @ symbol and there we have the domain name. Now here we will discuss only the Gmail. So here it can be the gmail.com. Free email account providers are email Microsoft's Hotmails and the Gmail. So these are the free email systems. There are also other servers email system. If you have your own servers, then that will be not in fact free for everyone. So these are in fact free email account providers. So you can just in fact sign up here, then you can use these email services everywhere and anytime in the world. Okay, so when you want to set the emails, means that sign up the emails. First, you need to go to this website www.gmail.com. So you have to just click here, or you copy this email, this website address, and paste it in the browsers. Then you will see this interface. This interface enables you to set up the email address or the Gmail account. So here is the complete sign up procedure. When you will click this link, then this window will appear. Here you can provide your username and password and then you can sign in. By sign in we mean that if you have already email address, you will use this interface. And if you have not, if you want to create the new email address or if you have no email address previously, then you need to create an account here. So click on this buttons to create your account. When you will click this email buttons, then a form will appear. So here you need to provide certain information for creating your account. Here you will provide a password which will be used for your authentication. So here you need to provide minimum of 8 characters in length. It is suggested to provide or choose the passwords which includes uppercase, lowercase and also the numbers and special characters as well. Here the spaces are not allowed. Here you have to re-enter your passwords. Then you can in fact check both of these options, that stay in sign in. If you want to ever stay in sign in here, then you will check this checkbox. And enable web history means that if you want to maintain your web history, which means that the system will remember your passwords and username, then you will click or check this checkbox. And if you want to set your default home page, then you need to check this checkbox. Here, the system will ask you security questions. This question is very much important when you want to recover your email address. So the security questions are already predefined security questions. For example, write my own questions. You can also write your own question. Here can also be the general question like what is your favorite car name, or who was your last teacher of your schools, etc. Or which city you have born. So for example, here is what city was I born in. So this is the question that is in fact typed by the users here, that write my own questions. And here he or she has provided the answer cohort. So when he or she will forget his emails accounts, then the security question will be asked, and this will be the security question, and the system will ask for the answer, then the user will type the answer here. So here this answer will be typed. So here the password is chosen, and then security questions is in fact created by the user. After creating the password and the security question, next is to provide the birthday, that is date of birth, and verifications words and term and service. Then there the user will accept the term and services of the Gmail. So here the user requires to type the birth date including months, days and years. And then there is the word verification box. This is in fact the verification box which is used in fact by the systems that the user is not a robot, because the Gmail in fact the user is in fact the human user, not certain machines or hardwares, because the machines and hardwares are mostly used for the hacking purpose, or they are used in the fraud systems. So this is in fact certain characters which should be typed here. Also, this is used for the eye test, because and here we require a good eye vision. Also, this system will help the Gmails to verify the typing and reading capabilities of the user. For example, if someone cannot read these characters, then how he or she will use the Gmails. So this is in fact, in other words, an English test as well. After providing word verification, then the user has to accept the license, and the license contains certain rules and regulations. So then the user has to accept the agreement or the in fact, license here. So then the Gmail account will be created here. So you can use either Gmail as your home page or a tab on your home page as well. Now, after then, the congratulation message is provided to the user, which is contains that you have successfully signed up for the Gmail. Here's a quick run through the help desk to help you get comfortable. So, how is the Gmail is useful for you? The congratulation message is obtained or sent to the user, and then click on Show My Accounts. In that, here the account will be shown here by clicking this blue button. The Gmails enable you to chat and perform the chat and video chat here. Also, it contains certain labels, and instead of folders, there are certain labels here. There are no folders, but there are labels. Okay, after successful sign up, then you need to sign in. And when you will sign in using the password and Gmail address, then the system will in fact enable you to show the inbox here. And the enable this inbox contains initial 3 emails. So import your compact old emails, customize Gmail with colors and themes, and get Gmail on your mobile phones as well. So all these information will be provided to you. So these are important messages of the inbox, which contains the incoming emails here. So notice that the 3 emails from the Google should be in your own inbox, and 3 tutorials explain some of the features of the Gmail. So these contains important features that should be in fact used by you. So this is important types of inbox that contains important information about the Gmail. All the incoming messages are the incoming mails will be posted here. Now, when you want to create the new message or you want to send a message, so before sending the message, you need to compose the mail. Compose the mails will enable you to write the email. When you will click on this button, Then you have to provide the address box containing emails and the contact information here. Here is the composition of the Gmail. Composition of the Gmail means that how you will write the mail. So here you have to provide the email address to the sender, so it contains certain emails where you want to send to the receivers. Here is the CC box. CC means that carbon copy. It contains the people in the email message, means that if you want to send the email to another person, so then the second emails will be provided here. You can also provide multiple emails here as well. So by just semicolon, then you will type a new email address, or just with the space you can type new emails and other emails as well. Here is the BCC sections. BCC means the blind carbon copy section, and the address will not be visible to the other receivers. So if you want to send this email to another person as well, and you want that for the security purpose, these two persons should not read the third person. So here you will type another person address as well. Address can be of any email address here. And here is the subject. Subjects contains the title of the emails. And after subjects, you can attach the file as well. So attach and upload files, you can do it here. And after providing initial information, then you will write your emails here. Tomorrow's meeting for the board will be at 2 p.m. Thanks. So here the system will says that the will takes the emails from the senders. So this sections contain certain information where the user will send certain message to the other users. So after writing the email, then you will click this send button to send the message or send the email. If you want to just save it, so then you will click this button, save now. So only the draft will be saved here, it will not be sent. And when you will click that discard, so everything will be discarded and nothing will be sent here. Here is the inbox. Inbox contains the incoming emails. You can see that here all the incoming emails will be shown to you. So it shows all incoming emails that you have received from the senders. So click on that particular image to read it. When you will click, then that image will be opened for you. Okay, and when you have read certain emails, then it will change from the bold to normal font. Okay, after reading the email, then you can reply to the senders. So when you will click here, so you will respond to the emails, and new window will appear to compose your message to this sender. So you can also forward this email to another person as well. And here is the reply, and then we have the reply all. So when you will click on the reply all, the message will be sent to all parties in the email. But remember that always check two box before hitting the send buttons to avoid the embarrassment of sending it to the wrong people. So you should make sure that the email should be sent to the proper persons. Here is the forwarding options in the emails. So when you have read the emails from the inbox, then you can forward this email to any one person. So share an email message with another individual, then you will click this forward, and just you need to provide the receiver email address there. Dear students, it's very much important to be safe in the email systems. In fact, Gmail helps you to save yourself from the spam message or junk email. So these are certain emails which you want that these should not be received to you because they contain the viruses or certain fraud sort of data. So spam are in fact carries viruses and fraudulent scams, and you should not open that particular emails, and in fact you should not reply to that particular email. When you reply, so automatically your information will be sent to your to the scammers, and the scammers will read that information through certain software which will hack your email. So you should not read a response to the certain spam messages or spam emails. So do not open files with the attachment that has this certain extension. And make sure sometimes these extensions are in fact for you, but you have to make sure that the receiver is a proper and you are a known person. So that means that the person who has sent such certain files, so you know that person's personally. So then you have to open these extension files. Otherwise, most of them contains viruses and also hacking software, so that will hack all your data from your computer as well as from your email systems. In email systems, we contain folder and labels. So folder and labels are very much useful and it allows you to organize your emails for quick reference. So if you want to organize your emails, then you use these folder and label systems. There is also the trash and deleted email system options. Okay, when you want to delete a certain email, so click on this delete button to delete the email. So once it is deleted from the trash folder, it is gone. So if it is deleted, then it will go to the trash folder. And once you have deleted the email from your trash folder, then the email will be washed forever from your trash folder. So you cannot recover that emails from the trash folder once you have deleted that email even from the trash folder. But if you have deleted the email normal from your inbox, then it will go to the trash folder and later on you can, if you need that emails later on, then you can read that particular emails or you can recover that particular emails from your trash folders. Here are certain etiquettes for emails. Etiquettes means certain rules and regulations that are in fact the certain sort of the guidelines which will help you to use your Gmail accounts properly. So email do's are keep your emails clear and concise. So your emails that is message are your emails should be very much clear to the receivers and also it should be concise, means that understandable to everyone. Use a relevant subject lines. Subject line should be relevant to the message. If, for example, you are asking from someone to send the book and your subject line is different, for example, going to Peshawar, but you requires the book. So that is two different terms he has. So subject line should be very much relevant to the message. Add a greeting and closing line to your emails. So, for example, dear Angela, so you have to provide the greeting and closing lines to your email as well. At the end, for example, Khuda Hafiz or see you again, etc. So these sort of the greeting messages should be at your end of the email. And closing contains sincerely thanks, etc. Your ability exactly likes your application or formal writing. So followed by your name, then you will it contains your name. Be aware of your tones in your emails as well. By tones, we mean that your words should be very much civilized and also you have to use a proper good words. You should avoid certain abusive words from in your emails. These are another etiquettes of your emails. So check your email before sending. So once you have composed your emails, then you must have to read it before sending to the sender. So in fact, to the receiver, check it for spellings and grammar errors. You need to check the spellings and grammar errors of your message and check the contents and wording as well. So content should be very much simple, easy to be read by the user. Also, the font color should be quite readable to the receiver. So you have to read your mails before sending to the receiver. Check your recipients, means that to whom you are sending your emails, carbon copies of the emails means that other person you want to send the emails, and then blind carbon copy of your emails. By blind carbon copy, we means the person who will be not visible to the to and CC sections of the addresses. So these persons are the persons will not be visible to these two persons. There are another etiquettes of the emails. So email don'ts are don't use caps locks. So you should not type your messages or everything in capitals. In or long signatures, your signature section should be very much simple, and it should not contain the lengthy words and lengthy sentences. Don't use hard to read fonts and colors. So your font should be normal, or it should be not so much bigger, or it should not be so smaller. For example, it should be up to 14 or 12. So font size should be quite reasonable here. Don't overuse reply to all. So I don't use reply to all because someone will not like to receive your emails. So you should use reply, and don't overuse the reply to all. Don't try to cover too many topics. In one email, there should be only one topic. You should not mix your topics here, so just cover one topic in one email. Don't forward chain emails. Chain emails mean that you should not forward the group of emails or the certain emails which are in the long sequence. So one time you should forward only one email. Professionalism in emails. So you requires professionalism in emails. The professionalism contains not too informal. When you are sending the emails to your class fellows or to your friends, then it should be not formal. But when you are sending it to your senior or to send the emails to your high officers, then it should be formal. And no profanity. So profanity means certain words which are socially offensive. So it contains another word such as use of a language which may also be called cursings or cussing or swearings. So curse words, swear words, bad words, and dirty words are expletive words. So you should avoid certain words in your email. Never convey anger. So anger is also known as the wrath or rage. Rage is an intensive emotional state involving a strong, uncomfortable, and non-cooperative response to a received provocation, which hurts or threats another person. So you should avoid certain anger situations in the email. So always read your emails before sending. So it will help you to control on these three important problems. Don't discuss confidential information. Confidential information includes, for example, your bank account number or your bank account informations, your passwords or your date of birth, your mother name, etc., which can be used to record the information about your accounts or your business. So you should avoid providing certain confidential information to the receivers. Thanks before you send. It is better that you should think before sending emails to any persons. Otherwise, the person will receive important information relevant to you, and then he or she may hack your information or your email systems. Companies and monitoring. Emails is closely monitoring different companies. So there are different sort of the companies which are responsible for hacking your emails. So business todays are monitoring. Systems are monitoring your business. Don't you use your work emails to write anything derogatory. So something which is derogatory is insulting or disrespectful. If you make derogatory comments, then it means that you are saying things that are unflattering and unkind are demeaning to other persons. So you should avoid certain things in the email. Social media is monitored and be aware what you have posted. So different sort of the social media such as Facebook, Twitter, etc. These are monitors by the companies, and you should be aware that when you post some things over the social media, so you have to avoid using your emails informations in the social media. Online phishing scams are very much common nowadays. So phishing scams are the person who steals your information. So phishing for confidential information is performed nowadays. So the person who receives your emails appears to the original from the financial institutions. So the other financial institutions, for example, if you are belonging from a banking system, so the person will receive your email, so it will contain some important information, then that can be used as a phishing scam. So describes in urgent reasons you must verify or resubmit. So before sending the emails or submitting the emails, so you should verify that what are you sending and what to whom are you sending the information. So consumer may be asked to provide social security numbers, account numbers, password, or other informations. So you should avoid to provide certain information such as security numbers, account numbers, password, or other informations that can be used as a phishing. So when a person provides the information that is representing the frauds can begin to access the consumer accounts or can assume the personal identity. So you should not provide certain important informations or their personal informations. These personal informations are mostly used by the scammers that can access certain important information, and it will be result in the hacking your systems. Protect yourself from phishing. Now, how you can protect yourself from phishing? So first of all is to don't reply the emails which are unknown to you and they are asking important financial information from you, and never click certain links which are in the emails. So these links also contain some hacking softwares and that will be used for your hacking and hacking of your information. So avoid cutting and pasting links from an email message into your web browsers. So do not open certain links or any other information that are in your emails. So you just can read, it's okay, but you should not respond to that particular scam or phishing messages. Never call company phone numbers listed in the emails. So don't call through your phone numbers because mostly phone numbers are associated with your bank information. So don't call anyone through the phone numbers that they are asking for. Don't email person or financial information to any of your receivers. Don't use antivirus and anti-spyware softwares and firewalls and spam filters. So these are certain softwares which blocks the unknown users or another softwares which are in fact the hacking softwares, and these will be blocked through the antivirus and antivirus spywares. Here is the example of the phishing scams. For example, the Bank of America has sent an email to you. So, dear customers, at the Bank of America, your satisfaction is our number one priority. Advanced online security option for your customers with the online accounts of the websites. On the ads, advanced online security to your accounts of your information www.bankofamerica.com. If you do not take one steps in order to protect you, you will be put and will be required to visit our local branch to verify your identity. So this is a phishing emails. They are asking important information from you, and there's a link. So if you will click on this link, so your all information will be sent to the phishing agency, and they will receive and read your information, and then they will enter into your bank account and they will do all your transaction and will in fact into your account. So you should avoid sending the emails to these certain phishing um, organizations. And also, fraudulent emails are common nowadays. Fraudulent emails are used to recover your information. So, subject line that look important show concerns. So, all uh, subject lines which contains look important or important messages, and they have the text such as show concerns. For example, message alerts, unauthorized login access denied, and email verification request. So you should not read these emails. You should directly delete them from your inbox, and you should also not respond to these emails. Dear students, this is the end of the lecture. Here is an important book reference for you. The book is Gmail for Seniors, a practical guide to cloud-based word processing written by Scott County. So you should study these books for your Gmail account. Also, if you have any question, you can ask through the email m@kadim@kust.edu.pk. This is my emails. I will wait for your question and will respond you soon as I get them. Thank you very much.